Hey Libra, this is going to be your what's going on between us reading. This is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with every single Libra. If it does resonate with you, wonderful. But if it does not, please feel free to check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign. I'll also leave a timestamp in the comment section below for when the reading actually begins. So let's jump into it. Can I please get a clear and concise message? Clear and concise message from my Libras. What's going on between the Libras and this person that they're thinking of? What's going on between these two? Please get a clear and concise message for Libra's greatest good. What's the relationship dynamic between these two? What's going on with each one? What do I need to know about it, and what is upcoming for these two as well from now to the end of March? Clear and concise message, please. Clear and concise message. What's going on between Libra and this person? Please. What's going on between these two, please? What's going on for person A over here, please? What's going on? What's going on with person B? What's going on with person B, please? What's going on with person B? What's going on with the other person in this connection, please? Clear and concise message. What's going on overall? What do I need to know about this connection, please? What's going on overall between these two? What's the overall relationship dynamic? And what's upcoming for these two from now to the end of March? What's upcoming? What's going to happen in the near future for these two? You know I'm going to have to clarify that. Okay. Okay. Libra, let's go ahead and get started. Capricorn is here, as well as a lot of air energy. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, like yourself, or a Gemini, or your energy is just very strong in the reading. Those placements could fall anywhere in your person's chart as well. So let's get started. The overall energy between the two of you is the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles can talk about charity, generosity, giving, the give and take that's necessary in a relationship. Also reciprocity, and I feel like that's the focus for both people right now, is determining what they want to give and what they're willing to give and receive in this connection. I'll go ahead and say right now, this is going to be a reading for Libras who are dealing with a connection where the communication is either halted, or if not halted, it's infrequent. There's a real communication barrier between these two people, and it's just not, if they are communicating, it's not great communication. And I also feel like the overall energy is about tolerance, about as it pertains to what someone will give and receive. And I feel like the overall energy is, it's two people deciding what they're willing to tolerate from the other, what they're willing to receive. Let's start with person A over here. So for person A, we got the Page of Swords in the reverse, and then we also got the Devil. I feel like this person, with this person, something's been revealed about this person that could potentially be very toxic. It could be their behavior. It could have been an action that they took. It could have been something, mildly sinister that they did, or just kind of devious. But it feels like with the Page of Swords in the reverse, there's something that, because the Page of Swords brings a new idea and they can bring news, but in the reverse, it reveals some news that is completely unknown. And it could be related to, the devil energy also talks a lot about temptation, sexual energy. So something could have been revealed about person A as it pertains to that. I will also say, this is just for some of you, I feel like this person could be dealing with some kind of and this is not for all of you, this is just for some, but some type of an addiction, substance abuse issue, because the Page of Swords talks in the reverse, talks about being powerless. And I feel like this person is powerless to something that they are drawn to. They could be powerless to this other person, because they're so drawn to them, they feel tied to them in this spiritual way with the devil energy. But also, for a small number of you, this person could be dealing with some kind of toxic behavior that they haven't gotten a hold of yet, that they still feel very powerless to, and it could be affecting the connection. That's just for a small number of you, but I do kind of need to mention it because it is something that I see here. There's something here that this person feels like, almost as if with the devil energy is so strong. I feel like this person feels powerless, possibly also in this connection. Like, they're just so drawn to the person that they can't fight it with the Page of Swords in the reverse. Or it's just very difficult to fight. Now, for this person B, we've got the Eight of Swords and the Four of Swords in the reverse. There's a lot of thoughts going on about this connection, I really feel like it's a lot of things that are being left unsaid, to be honest with you. The Eight of Swords talks about being trapped in your thoughts, right? But it's not about being trapped in what you say. This is someone who feels like they're in the middle of, you know how you can be in the middle of a crisis and it paralyzes you? I feel like that's how this person is feeling right now in relation to this relationship. I think they feel a little bit of powerlessness. And a lot of these are cards of some kind. I'm telling you, someone could really be, because these are cards of a lot of sickness, and it could be sickness that's tied to addiction. This is not for all of you, but I just want to mention it because there's something with ailment. It's like, especially with this Four of Swords in the reverse, there's some kind of, it feels like a sickness, ailment, something that someone's not healing from. I feel that really strongly. I feel like the Eight of Swords can talk about illness, and the Four of Swords in the reverse, because in the Four of Swords in the upright, it's about healing and rejuvenation, and it's in the reverse here. So someone's not healing from something. Someone's not healing from something. I feel like also that this person B here, there's some frustration energy here with person B too, because they're not able to potentially get what they want out of a situation, because the Four of Swords is all about replenishing something, right? Getting what you need to move forward and heal any wounds and move forward. And I feel like almost as if there's an open wound still for this person B, and they're not being allowed to heal completely. I don't know what keeps reopening this wound. It could be some kind of behavior that's being exhibited by this person, but almost as if this person feels like a wound keeps reopening for them, and it's fixed in their head, and they could be reopening it for themselves by constantly thinking about it. But there's something here that they're not healing. And I really feel like it's because of this kind of imbalance of energy, someone giving more than the other, not giving what the other person needs. So let's get to the near future here. We've got the Tower card between these two. So it feels like there's going to be a sudden change in this situation. It's not going to be any more of this very stuck energy. Also very stuck. This devil energy can be a very stuck energy, something that you're very tied to. Something is causing some kind of sickness here. When I mean, maybe it's that someone is sick with worry about this connection, potentially. But with this Tower card, there's going to be some shocking news that comes in regarding these two people. It's going to be something unexpected that happens here, and it can talk about some kind of setback even in this connection. As rough as it is, and as confused as people are in this connection right now, because they're not getting, these two people aren't fulfilling each other's needs completely, and especially this person is really caught up about it, and this person here I feel like could be causing some of this conflict, but something's about to be completely fleshed out with this Tower card. Let me clarify this before I let you go. What is this Tower? What is this relating to for these two? What's this shocking change? What kind of setback is this? What is this? The Magician. Two major arcana coming up here. I feel like Magician's a card of manifestation. Magician's a card of utilizing your resources to the fullest extent, but it's also a card a little bit of manipulation as well. I feel like it's a very, very spontaneous energy, but it can be a little bit of tricky energy too. Like, there's a little bit of manipulative, deceptive energy that can come in with the Magician card. I feel like what's coming that's going to be shocking in the near future for these two is that someone has been trying to potentially manifest something outside of this connection, or I really feel something is health related for some of you. I don't know why. I feel like there could be shocking news that comes from a doctor for some of you. Healer, medicine person, something in medicine man, I mean, but there's something here that's going to also, for these two, it's going to completely shift this connection, and it's going to force someone's hand here, because all this is very stagnant energy. No one's like really moving or doing anything, and no one's really fulfilling the needs of the other person, but something's coming in to completely shake this up, and it's going to force someone to make a decision with the Magician card to either manifest something or get out of this connection, or it's going to come to someone's attention with the Tower card that someone is putting energy elsewhere outside of this connection. So I hope that that was helpful and provided a little bit of clarity for you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.